Hello everyone. So welcome back to Ligem classes. So once again we are going to solve some MCQs on modern history. Now in this video we are going to solve the MCQs on Anglo-Burmese War. Now before we solve the MCQs, let me just teach you how you can reach the MCQ section. Now this is something that we play in every video, but let's do it once again. So first of all you have to go to ligem.com. Okay, that's pretty obvious. And here you will find RRB General Awareness for NTPC Group D. You click here and here you have two choices, the English medium as well as the Hindi medium. We are going with the English medium. Okay, so in the English medium you will be directed to many different chapters of Lyceum. So let it load. Okay, so as you can see, these are the RRB GK syllabus. We have polity, history, geography, science and economy. We are interested in this one, that is history. We click on history and here we have the choice of modern history. So we are going with modern history. Okay, so these are the chapters on modern history. Now Anglo-Burmese War is a part of chapter 4, that is the rise of East India Company. So yes, rise of East India Company. Now as you can see, each of these chapters has many lessons. For example, chapter 2 has 6, Marathas, Kerala and so on. There are around 7 lessons. Similarly, I'm just going to update it. This chapter has not been updated. The rise of East Indian Company, that is chapter 4, has many lessons like Anglo-Sikh War, Anglo-Mysore War, Anglo-Maratha War, Carnatic Wars, and so on. So basically, there will be many lessons in each of these chapters, and you have to solve MCQs of each of these chapters. So let's get started. So let me just straight away take you to the MCQ section of Anglo-Burmese War. Okay, so this is the modern history, Anglo-Burma War, okay, and here is the first question. What was the immediate reason for the first Anglo-Burmese War? Now, there is, of course, many reasons for any kind of war. Now, the truth is, this war, the first Anglo-Burmese War was actually initiated by Burma, okay. They actually invaded parts of Assam as well as Manipur because it's actually near to Burma. And the English retaliated. Okay, that's pretty much awesome. But in the usual cases, it was always the English or the British who invaded the other region. But for the first time, it was actually the Burmese kingdom who actually provoked the English. So the correct answer is occupation of Assam by Burma. Okay. Then we have the second question, which treaty ended the Anglo-Burmese War? So it was actually the Treaty of Yan Dabu. Okay, it's a difficult pronunciation, Yan Dabu. So it's a part in Burma. So it was the Treaty of Yan Dabu which ended the Anglo-Burmese War. Now the important things about the Treaty of Yan Dabu is because of this treaty, many coastal parts of Burma was given to the British. A British resident was made to settle in Burma, and furthermore, many crores of rupees was asked by Britishers as war identity. Okay, so the Burmese actually had to pay a lot of money to the British because they actually lost the war, and actually they were the ones who provoked the war. Okay, so it's actually pretty embarrassing. So it was Treaty of Yan Dabu. The two coastal regions of Burma annexed by the Britishers. So it is Arakan and Tenasserim. Okay, Arakan and Tenasserim. So these were the important port regions, coastal regions of Burma, and it was annexed by the Britishers after the first Anglo-Burmese War. Okay, when did the second Anglo-Burmese War started? So the second Anglo-Burma War was started in 1854. It is actually 3 years before 1857, the civil revolt. Okay, so the correct answer is 1854. Which governor general attacked Burma in the second Anglo-Burmese War? Now this is the working of Lord Dalhousie, and he was the one who initiated this war. Okay, so the correct answer is Lord Dalhousie. So we have solved 5 MCQs. Let me just click on finish. Okay, so our result is 5 out of 5. Excellent.